What's going on, guys? Cy Brandon here, and today I'm going to be taking you guys along. I'm making a little breakfast, and I'm headed back to my hometown of Travek, Utah, because I'm setting up a whole home gym setup right now, and let me show you guys that real quick. And I need to pick up my Rogue barbell. I spent over $300 on it. Let me see here. And all fitness equipment's pretty much sold out right now, so check. So I have a Titan power rack, and then Titan power rack, a couple dumbbells, and I got a bunch of 300-pound plus of weights. That way I can hit squats, deadlifts, rack pulls, rows, all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to be traveling back there, picking up my barbell, and hanging out with my brother for a couple days. So I'm taking you guys along. All right, guys. So I just filled up with gas. Got a 3D energy drink, and then got some pre-drinks, some gummies, and we are off. What's up, guys? I made it back to my hometown of Travek, Utah, and it's kind of weird being back here, guys. It's been like quite a few months since I've been here, so pretty crazy, but it's good to be back. Got a little Bryce Canyon views out here. All right, let's do it. Boom. All right, I'm back here at our guest house. Oh shoot, dropped my phone. It's weird being back in this place, seeing it as just a guest house, because I used to live here for about 10 years, and now we just rent it out through Airbnb. But with the whole coronavirus thing going on, everyone's canceled all their reservations, so yeah, we haven't really gotten too many reservations. Yeah, no, I've walked through all the rooms already, just kind of looking it over, and yeah, everything still looks in like perfect condition.
Awesome. Great. That's
so,
good news.
Yeah.
Are the weeds growing much?
The yard?
Yeah.
I don't really pay attention. Let's see here. No, it doesn't look bad.
Good.
Actually, that's totally fine. Yeah. Maybe one of the days while we're here, I can put you on FaceTime and give you a walkthrough. All right, guys, we are on the hunt. Let's go back this way. To get the barbell, I drove over 600 miles here from Colorado Springs out here to Travek, Utah, and to pick up this Rogue Ohio power bar. I bought this bar when I was powerlifting this last summer, for prepping for my first powerlifting show, and left it here when I moved out to the Springs, but all the gyms closed down and I'm setting up my own home gym, and so now I need it. So decided to travel out here, and it worked out good. Get to hang out with my family and everything too. And let's open the garage door. Ooh, spooky. All right, there we go. Hey, there it is. The Rogue Ohio power bar. Let's go. And then I got my chains there too. Let's go, dude. This is gonna be sick. Really gonna enjoy using this bar. All right, let's grab this thing. set you guys up over here. All right, mission accomplished. Power bar acquired. Now, hang out with the family for a bit, head back, set up this home gym, man. Oh. All right, guys, look who it is.
Hey, morning, guys. How's it going?
How you been, bro?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We are good. That is pretty hype. All right, we're gonna eat some breakfast. He's making some pancakes. I'm gonna shower, and then we're gonna get around and then go hiking, have a little fun. So it's gonna be a good day. Stay tuned.
We got some eggs here.
Yeah, buddy. What's up, vatos? This is a sick car, man. I like it. All right, tell the people what we're doing here.
Alright guys, we're about to go hike Bryce Canyon National Park, going up the Trophic Trail. It's been what, about 9 months since we've been here.
Yep.
Grew up here, pretty much, like we were here for a long time. So it's gonna be good. Get back in there.
Maybe that's why you ain't got your cake up.
All right, guys, if you want to sneak into Bryce Canyon for free, Tropic Trailhead.
Way to go.
Technically, you should still pay, but, you know. I was a park ranger here. so I can do other things that other people can't. It's lit. Kind of crazy being back here, boys. Worked here for many years. Worked on these trails. Trail maintenance. The current trail maintenance crew is trash.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Alright guys, what's up? What's going on? So I'm on my way home now. I've been driving for about almost 4 hours. It's about a little over 9-hour drive to get back. I got the barbell after hanging out 2 days with my sister and brother. Super fun time. Yesterday I didn't really get any footage because me and my brother Luke, we were just playing board games all day. So we did a board game marathon, played like 20 board games all in one day, and it was pretty epic. It was fun. Had an absolute blast. Hadn't seen him in 7 months, so it was great to hang out with him. But got my barbell here in the back and been driving. Just finished listening to a sermon, guys. So yeah, like, it's important to keep your focus and mindset on the right thing, and it's easy to just let this world get caught up in the things of the world and not really focus on true important things in life. Let little things distract us from the overall goal. So listen to a sermon by Transformation Church, Michael Todd. It's called Setting the Standard, something like Raising the Rim. And he was talking about in his sermon how in life a lot of times from a spiritual perspective, and you can even apply this to just everyday life in a non-spiritual manner as well, but we set our standards too low. So like for living for Christ, are we setting our own standard and just living by our own standards, or as a believer are we going to live to God's standards? And our standards are like a 6-foot rim. You know, whose cheers, no, like the NBA, like say for example you're an NBA player and you are dunking on a 6-foot rim and you score 80 points on somebody on a 6-foot rim. No one's celebrating that. You gave the example of Kobe Bryant, you know, how Kobe, even when he was at 15, he had the standard of dunking on a 10-foot rim. Regulation, the standard, and his goal wasn't just to dunk on the 10-foot rim, but to become the best player, one of the best players in the league. So he set his standard above the minimum. And a lot of times we set our standard below the minimum, our own standard. So in our spiritual life too, we need to set the standard to God's standard, not our standards. Our standard could be like, oh, I'm just going to read scripture 1 time a day, or I'm going to try and be a good person. No, scripture calls us to set the standard of living every single day and every single moment of our life to be more like Christ. Christ was perfect. He did no sin, no wrong, and that's the standard he lived. And obviously none of us are going to be perfect, but that's what we're shooting for. Our standard shouldn't just be, oh, I'll just try and be good. I'll try not to cuss somebody out today. You know, I'm going to read the Bible, but I'm going to swear and watch inappropriate movies or things like that. Our standard is to call and be on the standard of Christ, where everything we do brings him honor, glory, and praise. And I think that's the mindset. And it's easy to get caught up. I know for myself, these last 4 months prepping for my physique show, I've got very caught up in worldly things and my own goals and my own aspirations. But ultimately my goal is to bring Christ glory and honor through what I do. Like, you know, because at the end of the day, I can accomplish everything I want in fitness in life, but if I didn't do it for Christ's honor and glory, I didn't bring him any and I didn't do it for Christ, I'm going to get at the end of this and feel very, very like hopeless. Like there's no point in it all. Like if I just did it for my own self and I accomplish all sorts of things, become famous, you know, it's all going to feel hopeless and pointless at the end of the day. So I got to make sure I keep my mind and my focus on Christ and make sure I'm doing it for the right reasons. So it's definitely a good wake-up call, great message today. I need to go home. Like, as I'm going home, I have a couple plans. You know, I got my home gym set up I'm working on, and guys, I'm going to be real with you here. My goal is to become an IFBB pro, and it's one of those things I'm super passionate about, man. Like, after competing and after just doing fitness now for about 3 years, that's my goal. Like, I want to become an IFBB pro men's physique competitor. I need to make sure I'm doing it for the right reasons. But to get to that level, I have to take things to the next level. Diet, exercise, training, supplementation. everything has to be taken to that next level to get to that professional level, because it's only the elite of the elite get to there. And I want to make sure, though, if I get to that level, I stay humble, I keep honoring Christ through it, and bring Him honor and glory through that. I don't want it to be just a self-centered thing of, oh, I'm an IFBB pro, I'm proud, I'm better than everybody else. No, that's not the goal. The goal is to work hard, accomplish something that I'm very passionate about, but in doing so, showing you guys as well, whatever you chase, whatever you're doing, first and foremost, you're doing it for Christ, and you bring Him glory through it, because everything you do and everything you succeed at, you wouldn't succeed at without Christ. He gave you your abilities, He gave you your finances, and He gave you your talents, and all those need to be used for Christ's glory. And if you don't use them for His glory, at the end of the day, it's all going to be worthless. So, whatever talents, whatever things God's given you in your life that are good, make sure that you're using it for His glory, and you do it to the best of your ability. And that's, I think, one way like we can honor Christ as believers and Christians, is taking the things that God's naturally gifted us at and naturally given us passions for, and instead of squandering and wasting those talents, we take those talents and push our limits and work the hardest we've ever worked, so that we don't squander what God's given us. And we take that and show that to others, that through that hard work and through the things that Lord has allowed us to accomplish, that's, as believers, we're called to be wise stewards of what we have. And I think that's one of the ways I can be a wise steward, is this is something I'm very passionate about, love, and I feel like there's nothing else in my life right now that I have any motivation for, and this is the one thing I do, and so I want to go all out. And I did pretty well at my show. People were telling me, if my back looked like the way I did from the front, I'd have a good chance of winning the show and doing even better. And talked to my coach and some other people, and they said, yeah, if you work hard, give it your all, there's a good chance, maybe within 5 to 8 years, hopefully less, I'm going to give it my all. But my goal is a 5-year goal, becoming an IFBB pro, men's physique competitor. And man, one day, maybe I'll hop on that Olympia stage, and that'd be super cool. And if I'm able to accomplish that, I want to make sure it's you guys realize, and I realize, and I stay humble and honor Christ through the passions He's given me and the talent He's given me. I want to keep that my focus, and whatever comes through that, I want to make sure I use it for Christ. So that's my goal going forward. And like I said, it's going to take a lot of adjustments in my life to get to that level. I'm going to have to be stricter and better with my diet. My training needs to be improved and smarter, and everything else that goes along with it needs to be better. So to become the best, you gotta work like the best, and that's what I gotta step up and take it to the next level to get there. So that's the plan going forward. It's the one thing. Fitness has always been the one thing that I'm passionate about, love, the last 3 years, and everything else kind of comes and goes for me. And my passions, I've realized, have kind of like come and go. But this is the one thing that's actually stuck with me, and that's why I want to give it my all. So, always had little hobbies. Got into knife collecting for like a year or so, 2 years. But this is the one thing that I've continued on. So, I got to give my all, take it to that next level. All right, guys, so I just made it back after that about 9-hour drive. So I'm back here and unloaded my car, and now I'm about to finish setting up the home gym. So as you guys know, we picked up the Rogue Ohio Power Bar. We also picked up my chains here. And then we already had this Titan Fitness bench and these big boxes over here. There's this one and then this one. That's my Titan Power Rack that just came in. And then we got our dumbbells, resistance bands. We got 35-pound plates, and we got 4 more 45-pound plates coming in here soon. So what I need to go ahead and do is I'm going to start opening these boxes up, set this power rack up, and get this home gym ready to go. So I'm gonna go do that, and I will check in with you guys when I'm partway through or when I've set it up. See you guys in a bit. All right, guys, so I got the power rack set up here. As you can see, I got the mat set up all around, power rack, and we got all the plates. And I brought my chain so I can do some powerlifting, some time under tension. And then over here, we got the shelves with a dip belt like thing, resistance bands, ball, speaker, my magazine that I was on, hamstring curls you can do with that, push-ups, and dumbbells. So everything's set up. This is a Titan T3 power rack, Titan bench, and then we got a Rogue Ohio power bar, and then Gopher plates and Gold's Gym plates, and then some clamps there. So everything is set up. Home gym's ready for some epic home gym workouts.